Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you. I spent 10 years before I came back to Illinois working at child welfare. And so I have a perspective that I know Director Sheldon was glad to hear. I think this all goes back to some adult beverages we had one night after work. And we were having a conversation, and I said, you know, it's our job at DHS to keep kids out of your system. That's one of the things I learned over the 15 years that I was doing child welfare work is too many kids, far too many kids, start on journeys that we recognize and we can see pretty clearly where they're going to end up, but who's lacks the resources or the right kind of interventions or the right emphasis, the right planning, the right kind of technology tools to understand how to take and run that. And one of the reasons I came back to Illinois is I felt like this was an opportunity to make that kind of a fundamental change. And as we started talking about it, we said, you know, the core problem with our system is we spend all of our money in the deep end. Right? We spend all of our money and most of our attention caring for individuals and families and kids after they have already started to have a problem. And we don't find out about them early enough. We don't do enough. Excuse me, I'm getting over it. We don't do enough to interdict that journey to the deep end. And part of the reason we don't is because we don't have the emphasis and the community kind of capacity that we need, the kind of preventive services available in the community that would keep kids from descending into the deep end. And so, you know, we invited Director Norwood to join us one night for cocktails, and then we invited Director Shaw a couple weeks after that. And we found out that we all had a very compatible view of the problems that we faced, and what we needed to do basically was to find a way to invest more in the front end, which is the thing that's always stopping us is when you're spending all your money, you know, replacing the furniture and replacing the drapes and replacing the carpet because you don't have enough money to replace the roof. You know, you can spend your whole net worth replacing furniture, carpets, and drapes. But if you've got to get it together to get the roof fixed, or you're going to just continue in that cycle, and that's kind of where we've been as a state. And so we started looking at this concept of an 1115 waiver, which you're going to hear more about this afternoon, as a way to get the roof fixed. All right, very simply. And as you know, we knew that one of the reasons the last attempt to get an 1115 waiver was unsuccessful was what we heard back from the feds is it lacked the kind of focus that they wanted to see, the kind of strategy. And so we agreed to start with behavioral health. And I want to show you a little bit of the reasons why. But it's interesting, I was thinking about this before I got up here. You know, we kind of self-consciously started the presentation talking about why we chose behavioral health. But I think in all of the hours we spent with literally thousands of stakeholders at this point, talking to them about what we want to do. I don't think one person has ever said, why did you start with behavioral health? Because I think it's kind of self-obvious, or self-evident, you know, I think. But I'm going to show you the data anyway. We started with behavioral health because, first of all, it cuts across all 12 of our departments, from public health to corrections at the very deep end. We all deal with behavioral health issues, and we all struggle to provide adequate treatment to people that present with substance abuse or mental health issues. And it drives too much of our work, and it drives too much of what you have to do. And so that was one reason. The second thing is, as I noted before, we spend a disproportionate amount of our resources trying to provide service to people that have behavioral health issues. We've also seen a tremendous increase in drug-related deaths, which is driven largely by the opioid epidemic, and we need to deal with that. And we have still too many people that fall through the cracks of our existing system. And finally, we just Because we don't have the community capacity, we underutilize community-based services, which means we don't have another choice besides, investing in deep-end care, like state-operated psychiatric hospitals or residential care. And so for all those reasons, we said, behavioral health is the right place to start. If you, this will give you a sense of what I was talking about with respect to the disproportionate costs of dealing with people that have behavioral health issues. In our Medicaid program, 25% of the Medicaid eligibles have an underlying behavioral health issue, but they account for 56% of our state's Medicaid spending. I can go to the next. Also, that spending is not evenly distributed. This graphic shows that the top 10% of Medicaid folks that we spend on consume 72% of our state's behavioral health spending, and 30% of our state Medicaid spending altogether. So you got 10% of the population accounting for 30% of the spending. We saw that there was an opportunity there to leverage that knowledge to make a big impact. We also know that people that have behavioral health issues are much more likely to have a co-occurring chronic condition. And in fact, there's 3.5 times as likely as people without behavioral health issues to have a co-occurring chronic condition. And people that have a chronic condition and a behavioral health issue cost us about twice as much as people that just have a chronic condition. For asthma, for example, the per member per month spend for somebody that just has asthma is $268 per month. But if they have asthma and an underlying behavioral health issue, it costs us $732 a month. I also mentioned the rapid increase in drug-related deaths. And this graphic shows you what's happened over the last 10 years in Illinois. And the gray and yellowish colors are much higher rates of drug-related deaths. And you can just see, what's happened in this state is quite alarming, and we've got to get a handle on it. And then finally, we spend a lot of money in this state on behavioral health. By our best estimates, about $32 billion. Or the equivalent of, and I know now, the entire budget of the state of Georgia. That's how much we spend every year on behavioral health. But the outcomes we get from that spend just aren't good enough. That first panel here in this graphic shows that we're 53% below the national average in the rate at which we utilize community behavioral health services in this state. That middle panel shows that people that are in our state-operated psychiatric hospitals have a length of stay that's 44% longer than the national average. And then that third panel just shows a variety of outcomes for our state that, just aren't good enough. We don't do too bad on that top item, which is youth with dependence problems, where we rank 11th. But when it comes to adults with dependence problems, we're right in the middle of the pack at about 26. And when it comes to other things like mental health, workforce availability, or preterm birth, or violent crime, we're 30th or 31st or 32nd. So we're spending a lot of money, and we're not getting very good results for the way we're spending it now, and that's why we decided we needed to change.